All right, good morning. I I have a definite theme today. I spent 6 hours yesterday in attachment theory, attachment theory for infants, um, mostly infants. In fact, I think that's all we really learned about were children that were in their first year of life, and I really like nosedived. I nosedived during this this training, and I had been thinking about something for a while. I had been thinking about interdependence, like interdependence, um, and I know I talk about movies a lot, but like Don Miguel Ruiz says, it's all a dream. When we're awake, it's a dream. When we're sleeping, it's a dream. It's all a dream. And so, if it's all a dream, then it's all sort of like this weird fiction, nonfiction, fiction, nonfiction, right? So, I was thinking about all the movies, The Matrix, Cloud Atlas, Sense 8, made by, I'm not sure how to say their names. Um, and they are just incredible. They are just so incredible. But anyway, I wanted to talk about The Matrix. And I had talked to a friend, you know, a while back about this, and she had just said to me, Jamie, that's a movie. Yeah, it's a movie, right? And then I had shared in a previous video about how Keanu Reeves says The Matrix is a documentary, right? It's a documentary. Because I had an experience that was like, it was like, and continue, like my life continues this way. It continues this way. That it is like the Matrix. It is like beyond comprehension. The stories, like, and there's so many. Like I don't even know how to like. I don't even know how to um, write them down. If you want to know the truth, and so frankly, you know, after this attachment theory day, I just came home and I I'm I guess there's part of me that's just somewhat disappointed. And I'm going to refer to the movie because when he came out of the Matrix, he had a tribe. He had a tribe, and I'm not entirely sure. Like I feel like I came out of the Matrix, and I feel very alone, extremely alone, um, and consistently, like people in my life just think that I'm crazy. They think that I'm crazy, and it hasn't been easy to have people think of me this way. I guess it doesn't matter. I guess like I cannot deny my experience. Like I had an experience that was as real as me doing anything else that I do. Like, and then like this idea that I'm like, I don't know, maybe schizophrenic. I mean, and I've already shared with you all that I had entertained that. I entertained that idea. That I was dead, that I was in a coma and didn't know it. There have been times where I'd actually ask my son, like, am I like in purgatory? And he started laughing and said, well, if you're in purgatory, Mom, so am I. Anyway, so it's sort of like this really weird, like sort of like being seemingly dead but not dead. Like I don't know how to explain it. But I wanted to talk about the Matrix because in the Matrix, he did have a tribe. And I always get this glare. The glare kind of bothers me. Anyway, he had the tribe and he had his mentor, Morpheus, his mentor, spiritual leader, his guru, whatever you want to call him. And then he had Trinity. He had Trinity. And I think that what I'm trying to espouse is that we like need, like, we're not an island. Like there's been this idea that somehow it's like stoic to be able to just be on your own, and some people actually like that. I know of people who are totally happy that way, and that's great. That's great. Um, some people love their plants, some people love their cats. I mean, it just, and it's not, and I'm not saying anything about that. Except that there is this interdependence among us that of it's together. Is this together that we make change, that we thrive. We thrive when we're together. They talked a lot in this training about things that I've already talked about, like babies, and they can be fed, but they actually die, or they have neurological damage if they're not held. And a lot of what they were saying yesterday were things that I've already talked about in this in my YouTubes. But anyway, so that's what I just wanted to talk about today. It's really been on my mind that it's literally together. And then I also just really briefly wanted to talk about another aspect of President Obama's, the ending of his presidency that really affected me was the water in North Dakota and the tribe. And I was on Twitter at the time, and I was watching what was going on there, and it was really horrible. I remember seeing this image. They had not only did they shoot water cannons at the indigenous people there, at the native, the people who were on this land before we came over, and slaughtered them. Anyway, I saw they had these bullets, these rubber bullets, and it had completely shot open this girl's arm, and the image was gone. Like it was on Twitter, and then bam, gone. It was, or it could have been Facebook. I don't remember. And I felt like he could have done something. I feel like President Obama could have done something. I mean, it was the end of his presidency, and I was just energetically begging him to intervene, and he didn't intervene. And now I'm hearing that there's voter suppression there of the native people there, and I just don't understand the cruelty of humanity. I don't understand how people can be just so cruel to each other. Anyway, I'm going to be talking more about that in the future, because I have talked about how much I love this country, and this morning I was thinking about democracy and capitalism and all this stuff, but I wanted to save that because I wanted to talk about the Matrix today. But Anyway, and then I lost my train of thought again. It's time for me to go. Anyway, I love you guys. I'll be back. Bye.